This brief video will give you a visual comparison of the Thor Astoria against the Winnebago Journey and Itasca Meridian. The first item we want to point out is how high the awning is mounted on the sidewall, which will ultimately catch more wind and is more likely to cause damage to your awning. A very important item to make note of is the chassis that the Astoria is built on. Thor uses the Freightliner XC chassis, which is a raised rail chassis. This is ultimately a less advanced design and does not have today's slide outs in mind. Winnebago, on the other hand, uses a Freightliner Maxim chassis, where the chassis rails are lowered. What this does for you is it gives you a superior advanced design that lowers your center of gravity to improve your handling and give you a smoother, more stable ride, as well as increases your storage capacity, gives you better access to that storage, and is 7 times stronger than a raised rail chassis, which minimizes your chassis flex and twisting. Thor uses a TPO rubber roof material, whereas Winnebago uses a one-piece fiberglass roof, which is far more durable. As we take a step inside of the coach, the first thing that we want to make note of is the very wide pillars that are located on both sides of the windshield, which you can see here. This is ultimately going to obstruct your view while driving and create a very large blind spot. Another item to point out in the cab area is the lack of controls that are on the steering wheel. Winnebago provides its drivers with a convenient touchpad that allows you to control your stereo and camera without ever having to take your hands off of the wheel. Floor plans in the Astoria range from 37 foot 4 inches to 39 foot 10 inches. On the other hand, the Winnebago Journey and Itasca Meridian offer floor plans ranging all the way from just 35 feet to 42 foot 11 inches. Next, we're going to take a quick look at the pantry, and as you take a look at this, you'll notice that there is much unusable space that is between the plastic adjustable shelf and the pull-out shelf. Another item to note with the Thor Astoria is that they use Goodyear tires on the exterior versus Winnebago that uses Michelin tires. The Astoria features a Whirlpool side-by-side residential refrigerator, unlike Winnebago, who uses the upgraded Maytag residential refrigerator with the convenient bottom freezer drawer. As you just saw there, the countertop extension is far from sturdy, which will really limit what you're able to do with that space. The Thor Astoria does not offer glazed cabinetry like the Winnebago Journey does. To power the coach, Thor uses 4 wet cell batteries, whereas Winnebago uses 6 AGM maintenance-free batteries. In the bedroom area, the storage must be tapered, creating 2 separate platforms when a king bed is used, because the bed is not pneumatic or powered like Winnebago does with its king beds. In addition to that, the Astoria does not offer an air sleep system with their queen and king beds like Winnebago does. The Thor uses a Whirlpool stacked washer and dryer rather than the well-known Splendid brand that Winnebago offers. As you can see next, the overhead storage on this particular slide-out room in this floor plan is very narrow, that is really going to limit the amount of things that you can bring with you. Lastly, we're going to take a look inside of the shower where you'll see the very narrow skylight that Thor uses. I want to thank you very much for watching this brief comparison video and encourage you to check out our website to see the other great comparison videos that we have, along with the walk-around videos of all of our Winnebago and Itasca inventory. Be sure to give us a call at 1-800-343-6255 with any questions or if you'd like some additional information.